All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do some weights. Okay? So I want you to warm up your legs and your bottom half and top. So if you want to do some side bends, you want to do some air squats, maybe some leg kicks, maybe some circles. Okay, loosen everything up. I want you to take a good 5 minutes to loosen everything up. All right? So first of all, we're going to put palms underneath the weight. Start light, and I'd like you to pyramid up. If you don't have the capability of having more weights at home to do this, then you can either up the reps, 5 reps every round. If you don't really have weights and you want to use the bands, you can hold the bands, which you just make it as narrow as you have to with your feet, and you can hold like this. Okay? So I'm going to do it with a dumbbell, but remember, you can do it with a band. So, palms are in. We're going to come down and we're going to do a half full squat into a press. So, half full to a press. Now, remember when you go down, hold your core tight. We don't want the butt out. We want it down. We want to breathe out when you come up. And when you press, I want you to use your shoulders, and your stomach should be tight. Your legs should not be hyperextended locked. We call it soft lock. So when you come up, just to where you're standing up without your knees being locked. Okay? So, somewhere between 10 to 15 reps, the full press reps, so that's going to get you between 20 and 30 reps. All right? So, if you got a kettle, you can use a kettle. If you got a band, use a band. If you don't have a band, you can use a dumbbell. I'm going to do a step back lunge. Then I'm going to kick my leg back. Step back lunge. Then kick my leg back. So when we kick the leg back, the higher this leg goes up, okay, so the higher this leg goes up, this leg here, this hamstring's really going to fire. Alrighty, I want you to breathe in on the way down, out on the way up, really contract that muscle when it comes up, but never lock your leg hyperextended. We want to tire the muscle. Remember, no turtle, core tight. Alright, that's the big deal. So, we're going to get to there. Once you're done your 10 and 10, you'll shake it off. And what we're going to end up doing is find something at your house. I wanted to kind of make this as real as I can to show you that you got to make stuff up. So I'm going to wheel Cutler's little gaming kind of chair that he uses for gaming, and I'm going to put it there, and I'm going to put my foot up on it. I'm going to take that same weight, and I'm going to put it over the leg that's straightened. Then I'm going to come down. And this is Bulgarian, so I'm going to come down as deep as I can, come up, squeeze my glute and my quad, and back down again. I'm going to try to get 10 and 10. Alrighty? That's going to really, really, really get your quads, your inner thighs. Make sure you focus on your breathing. In on the way down, out on the way up. Work the contractions. Alrighty, when that's done, I want you to set a timer up or use a clock on your wall if you still have one with a second hand. We're going to try to do 30 seconds of squat hops to really get that cardiovascular, that anaerobic going. If you're strong enough, you can do it with weights. If you just want to get it, big deep breath, go for that. But remember, we want that 30 seconds to be a struggle. If it isn't, either add weight or add time, add seconds. Alrighty, that's the important part. Then whether you use a band or dumbbells, I'm going to use the band to show. I'm going to stand here. I'm going to hold my bands up, lock them in place in front of me, and I'm going to do some bends. So I'm going to soften my knees, push up, squeeze my glutes and my lower back. So I'm going to work a little hamstring and a little lower back. So slightly bend the knees, push your butt way back. See how my back's flat, it's not rounded? Come up and squeeze. Now you can do it with dumbbells if you want. Okay? So you can do it with the band here or with the dumbbells. It's completely up to you. When that's all done, I'm going to take both my weights. I'm going to work my calves. Very, very important. If you got stairs at home, you could do them on the stairs. I'm going to do them for this purpose in front of you. I'm going to go up on my tiptoes and back down to the floor. Now you could also do something as simple as like I've got a plate, and I would put my plate here, and I could put my toes on the end of the plate and go up so I get a little bit better of a bridge extension with my calves. So we're going to really rock the calves. All right, so that's going to be the bottom half. I'd like you to try to get 3 rounds of that. It should take a good 30 minutes if you're pushing and you're squeezing. Then the second part of this is just to get some upper body, nothing to have to destroy it. We're just going to come up, turn them up, bring them together and over the head. So if you watch me, I'm coming up and turning them, and I'm coming right back down and tracing my steps. I'm going to try to get 10 each way. They're going to burn. So shake it off for a quick second. Then I'm going right into my presses with a little twist out. And I'm going to try to do this 10 times and get the burn. Really, really burns the shoulders. You don't have to over punish them with heavy, heavy weights. I'd like you to try to get 3 rounds of 10 of both. So remember, out, we turn them up together and over the head and back. You're going to fire the deltoids. This is a really, really nice one to get the lower body and to just fire up the upper body a little bit without destroying it. Okay? Good luck, guys.